Hey, good evening, folks, and welcome to Let's Go Fishing. And don't get scared with this guy sitting beside me. He's got his mask on, and no, you got it on. Is it on or off? All right, he's Papa's boy, and it's Halloween trick or treat night, and I've got a couple announcements to make right quick. And I'll tell you right off the get-go, got some good film for you. I want you to definitely pay attention to the film. Mike and I had a ball down there Sunday afternoon. You just had to use 2 cameras to get it all in. And it's about, 18. It's about 24 minutes worth, but it's worth watching. So stay tuned to that. Let me make a quick announcement here. Mountain Pizza. They got a haunted house going on. It started at 7 o'clock, and man, we came by there a while ago, and there's a big crowd. So still going. If you're interested in getting your kids to that, I think they're going to stay till everybody leaves, and then starting Monday night on October the 4th, they got family night. And that kind of thing. So the haunted house is a big thing, and I'll do a commercial here in a little bit that'll tell all about the family night, and then the big and little kids night there at Mountain Pizza, and their weekly specials will be in the commercial. So we're going to go to the film, Wesley, and I want you to watch it for sure. Mike's here with us. Him and Wesley fought over who was going to ride pilot tonight, but Wesley won, I think. I don't know how, but he did. So he's up here with Papa, and Mike's waiting in the wings to get on here. So I hope all the trick-or-treaters have had a good time, and everybody's back in safe, and you can sit there and watch a good program tonight. And Herschel, take us to the film.
Forward. Hey, folks. Sunday afternoon, about 1:20. We're down here at Lad Landing. Mike and I are going out here and try this. Got the camera mounted on the bicycle helmet, Mike Richards, and we're going to go out here and see if we can catch some fish and get them on camera. If worst case, if we can't get them focused in, I'll take the camera back off the helmet and lay it in the boat, and we'll just pick it up when we get one hooked. So hopefully we get a bunch hooked, and it's no problem. But anyway, let's go fishing. Remember the sponsors. We're going to go out here and see if we can find some fish. See you later. Folks, we've got you a little view of the milfoil in the back of the pockets down here right now, and we're hoping that stuff gets on out here in deeper water when they drop the lake. But it's all it dies out and comes back the next year, and it takes a long time for it to get back up where it's matted over, and we're hoping it's going to continue to grow and get out here in a little deeper water. And that way we'll have a mat year-round, hopefully. That's a little view of it there in the back of this pocket. We'll get out here and see if we can catch some fish. All right, folks, we got the camera on the helmet, and I don't know. We're just going to try it here a few minutes, see how it works out. The water temperature's down to 59 degrees, and we're back in here on this flat where we was at the other day. See if there's still a few fish around here. We don't see much minnow activity like we did last week. I'm sure the cool weather's got the minnows down, and they may have left here, a lot of them. We'll just try it here a few minutes and see. Try the camera out. I'll get back off my head here in a few minutes and replay it and see what it looks like, and then we'll know where to put the camera in the bottom of the boat and just pick it up when we get a fish on, or keep trying it. We'll see how it turns out. All right, Mike, what you got a hold of there, Mike?
like a bass.
Out.
Striper.
Believe it's a striper.
Brad says wrong species.
Wrong species, okay.
Yeah, you can have a lot of fun with them.
Oh, there's a good one. There you go, Mike.
Yeah.
I don't think that's no stripe.
I mean,
I believe that's the right species if we can just get him in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good keeper bass right there. I hope I've got him on camera. Yeah. All right. We'll see here what we can do with him. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, them dang hooks sure does do a good job. All right. Yeah. Okay, Mike. Can you tell if he's in the screen?
yeah, looks good.
Looks good. Okay. Well, maybe this helmet deal might work. All right. All right, Mike, I've got another one on here now.
Looks like it.
Pretty good fish, looks like right there. He's kind of foul hooked. That might be a stripe.
I like it.
Yeah, it is. Oh, shucks. Yeah, he's kind of foul hooked. No wonder he's pulling so hard.
He's Wesley down here.
Yeah,
Get his line straight.
yeah, sure do. All right,
Catch him.
get up here, get him loose.
Time to catch him.
Yeah. Now, Mike, I've got you. Bring him on in here. That's a good fish right there. That's a dandy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Yeah. Now then, what about that in there, Mike?
He's a nice one.
Yeah. Don't let him throw a hook in you now. Oh, yeah. I believe you got him. Oh, boy. Folks, October the 27th, and Mike's down here catching them on top water. But he'll try anything, Mike will.
59-degree water.
59-degree water.
I got a little bass, I believe.
Got a little bass.
Yeah.
Folks, our small camera died, and we're back on the old camera, and we're going to see what happens here. Not much light. We can get him
That's cool, Dave.
on the camera here.
Fairly good fish, 5 pound maybe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good in there, Mike. Yeah, he's poor, but he'll weigh 4 pounds or better anyway. Yeah, that's a nice one. I'm hoping everything we've got on that other camera will be good. We'll just work Herschel over there at the show Thursday night and let him use both cameras. All right. Yeah. Need the pliers, Mike.
Yeah, get up here in a minute. Around which way that hook went around him.
Okay. I'm glad we brought this Old camera as a backup. Okay.
I thought he was loose.
Yeah, I believe it is. Barely got him stuck there.
On the skin there somewhere.
Twisting around the other way, Mike.
Just a
Alright, Mike. Yeah. So that's it. Like 6 pounds.
yeah. It'd be
Okay.
ready to go this spring there. Get some eggs in.
Alright, Mike. Get back at it. It's getting late.
Get late.
I've got a little bass on here again. Not very big, just me. Buddy, he come out to that plug, I'm telling you. Okay, Mike, we'll have to get the pliers over him. Fooled around here, got him into a, oh Lordy. I can't do nothing with him, Mike, he's headed to Herman. Oh my goodness.
You're going to shoot hours worth of film on this one, ain't you?
I hope not. You may have to run him down, he stripped all the line off my reel. Oh Lordy. Alright. Whatever you do, folks, don't let them ever pull straight off the reel. They'll break your line sure as the world. Keep them on the rod. Dang, he might give up here in a few minutes, Mike. There he comes. He's coming up. Let me see if I can catch up with him. You know he's always got 2 runs. There he goes. That's going. Oh, Lord. Man, son of a gun, I tell you what, they pull like a freight train. I'm going to try to catch up with him a little bit here, Mike. Yeah. Well, that was fast and furious. I wish we'd have had that break on camera. Oh, man. Mike, all I want's my plug back. I don't want to lose that plug. He's here at the boat, but he's under the boat. Oh, I see him down there now. There he is. Yeah. What do you think about that, Mike? Man. Alright, you know that's a bad deal without some moving those pliers right there. Alright, let's see if I can get him out there. Yep, that's what I need. Yep, there he goes. They can see you coming with your hands or them pliers. Sure as the world. He's sitting there watching. Oh, still, man. All I want. I had one plug.
Got him, Mike.
No, I think he's got you.
I believe he has. I believe he has. Oh yeah, there's my plug. Alright folks. There you go. Alright Mike, back to water. Yeah. Okay.
Another day.
Man alive, what a fight. Okay Mike, I thought you said that was bass. Oh Lord.
Hey, let's see. There's a school of minnows out there. They'll probably be back up after them again.
Goodness gracious Mike. Man, I know there's more than one in that bus. Well, he's got my plug sinking now, Mike.
Mike, what you got there?
Just a little medium.
A little bass?
Yeah. Looks like you got mud all over me. I'm down there.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm bleeding.
Well, open up there, man.
No wonder he's so mean.
Yeah. Yeah, he thinks he's 10 pounds. Okay. Well, you know, if I can get back at it, Mike, it's getting late. They are coming. Alright folks, we got another fish break going on out here. I'm gonna try to get it on camera for you. Lean it in. Mike, right there. Right there, Mike. Get it hooked up now. Oh, you didn't pay your top water plug? Oh man. Yeah, Mike. I thought that's what you had in your hand. And you need to get it up and get it in your hand. Mike, folks, we've got one a piece and we're just fighting them. We've got them on here and don't know what to do with them. I'm trying to hold my rod in one hand and the can in the other. Mike, they're headed to Kingston. Alright. Just hold on. It's the tug of war, folks. They're pulling the boat. Where you at, Mike?
I'm right here on the front before we go over.
Go. Okay, mine's headed to the middle. I can't get you.
Mine's still pulling, dragging, headed to the bottom, 40 foot deep.
Alright. Oh, there goes that. He's trying to pull me on that. Oh, man. Alright, Mike, what you got? I don't know what it is.
He's like a, he has a horsepower mercury.
I'm trying to get him on the camera. He's not come up yet.
full drag anytime he wants it.
Well, I know this is mine's getting into the boat. I don't know. I got to get some line up or he's going to cut my line off. Oh, he's in the boat now, the cutting motor and everything else. What we going to do, Mike? You're going to have to land yours or something. Oh, gosh, there we go. Dang, he's going to pull my arm off.
Can't do much with them when they get that big. I'm finally trying to come up.
Lay your rod down and get mine.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
You're right in the box. I can't see you. Alright, there you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go, Mike. Yeah. Now, if I could get this in the mouth up, we'd get a double picture. Oh, gosh, they're breaking again. Get it out and get you another. Yeah. I don't know which way to turn, folks. So, come here. Come on. Ain't hook you now, Mike. Yep, you'll do it. You ain't careful. You got on there with you. Get a hold of him good. They see you coming. He's still pulling the boat that I got a hold of. He's trying to break my arm out here. Take my plug. There you go, Mike. You got him. I'll hold it. You got that crankbait in your sleeve now. There you go. There you go. Attaboy, Mike. Good job. Good job. You need the channel lock, don't you? Up on Cherokee. Oh, Lord. Hold him up there. Alright, now let's see what you got, Mike. Yeah, that looks like him. Yeah, that looks like him. Alright. You take the camera and I'll see what I got out here. Alright, oh wait, my arm's sore. Holy wine. Oh boy. Man, he just pulled my arm off. There he is, fine. Just about as big as that you have. Alright. I hope he's wore out. I hope he's wore out. Yeah. What'd you do them pliers, Mike? Here we go. Oh, he's got that dang plug. Swallowed, man. I mean, I can just get a hold of it. Right there. Come on. Hold on. He's got both sets of hooks in it. I mean, both sets of hooks. Yeah. He won't open his mouth. Oh, just about got me. Come here. I got you. I got you now. We'll have to get him up here in the boat, Mike, and get that plug out. Everybody got him helping me right here. He's going to take a whole end of it. And the hook with the left. Yeah. I'm going to have to do something different right here. Down here. Alright, one of them out. Come on, Bruce. Got him. All right, Mike, there he is.
Hurry up and get you another one.
I don't know if I can stand another one or not. Hey folks, Mike and I are loaded up. We got some film for you, I hope. We had to use 2 cameras to get it, and Mike Richards, I hope you can see that, but you ought to see me wearing it. Hope I never have to get my picture made, Mike.
You ready for Halloween?
Yeah, I'll be ready for Halloween. The battery went down on the little camera, and we had to get old Reliable there as a backup to finish shooting the film. Herschel will have his work cut out for him Thursday night, but we had a pretty decent trip, and the weather wasn't that cool. Nice evening out here. Remember the sponsors, folks, and hope to see you Thursday night, and let's go fishing.
All right, folks, we're back, Wes. Wesley hadn't saw that film, and we kind of got a little sneak preview here while you folks were watching. We were watching too, and Mike was trying to tell him what all went on and what to look for. What'd you think about that, Wes?
I think he caught too many big rockfish.
I think we did too. Mike thought they was bass breaking. Folks, you know, we had a ball down there, and you know, right now, you could, you know, you're just subject to find that anywhere on the lake right now. Back in the creeks, you know, those rockfish are going to follow the bait. You can count on it, and the bass are in there too. So the stripe, I mean, when you see those big schools of minnows running around, kind of pay a little attention, because it could start in a flash and end in a flash. And if you can get there at the right time, you can, you know, no telling how many you catch or what you might catch. But we had a ball down there Sunday afternoon, and reminded me of a trip that Mike and I made to Cherokee one time, and we were up there practicing for a tournament and saw this big fish break, and we ran over there, and it was them rockfish, and lost 2 or 3 top water plugs. Just bam, bam. There, you know, we got our lines broke, and so we went back up the next day or the next weekend, Mike.
Next weekend.
The next weekend we went up there, and Mike had a big pair of channel locks laying in the bottom of the boat, and I said, "What are you gonna do with them?" He said, "Catch them rockfish with them." So that was to get the hooks out of them. He had a big old top water plug tied on there, about half of a ball bat, and I said, "Mike, we're going up here to practice for a tournament." Yeah, but if I get on to them, if they get to breaking again, I'm gonna be ready. So anyway, they're fun to catch. There's no doubt about that, Wes. And so we'll get on with the program. We got a lot of announcements to make. I wished I had time to tell you all the story about my uncle. Man, you know, Halloween reminds me of that more than anything in the world. And it was back when the old Howard's department store was over here on the going out to Illinois there on the right. And anyway, I run into him at my dad's house that afternoon about 4 o'clock on my way home. Left work a little bit early and was going home to get the kids to go trick-or-treat. And he had been fishing. Well, you know, we talked a few minutes there in the driveway, and I left. And I don't know, anyway, he eventually left because he went over there in front of Howard's at that red light, and he pulled out from the red light, and his boat came off the trailer. Well, he goes all the way home to Solway. And just as he turns into his driveway, he realizes the boat's gone. So he turns around and heads back towards Oak Ridge looking for his boat. Well, he turns the hill there coming down by Y12 Credit Union, and all these blue lights is flashing down there, and he just keeps following the traffic right on down, and he pulls up. And this is the story that my mother told me a couple of weeks later. And then finally I got it from him. He said, I pulled up to this cop, and he looked around and seen I had an empty trailer, and he said, is that your boat? And my uncle told him, yes, it is. And he said, pull in over here. Said, let's get this out of here. Said, we've had 500 phone calls. Said, we thought it was pranks. But his boat was sitting in the middle of the turnpike, or the Illinois there, and there's a whole gang of people there. So that cop directed him around. He said he just pulled up there. Said so many people there, they just picked that boat up, throwed it on the trailer. Somebody latched the front down, and he said, I never looked back till I got home. So every Halloween makes me think of that, and man, he was just all the time getting into something, but I just had to run that by you. We're going to make some announcements here. Got a lot of things going on. Man, I've got a whole page full of things coming up. It's a busy time of year for everything. We all know that. Edgemore Outdoors, 15% off on all net bait products. Got to mention the Let's Go Fishing show. Talked to Jim today, and I'm thinking that's going to start Saturday and maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. Jim will call in here and let me know. I didn't think to ask him that. But 15% off on all net bait products, and you guys know what that is. That's pretty good stuff. Doug Presley is going to be on the show. I had Doug lined up to come tonight, and I called him today. I said, Doug, it's Halloween. I said, man, I ain't no way. I said, you put off what don't worry about the show. You go take care of your family, and he's got a young son at home, and I said, you do the thing with that, and plan on being with us next week. So he'll be over here next week talking about his classic and what he's got planned for this year. Also got some tournaments already running on the Heartland Anglers right now, a couple of them this weekend. Another thing, too, we're going to talk about next week, I'll let him fill y'all in, April the 19th of next year, 2014. He's got if you go to his website, over there where it's got benefit tournaments on the right, you can click on that, and it's got about the veterans and active servicemen fishing tournament, wanting them to sign up, and also wanting volunteers to take one of them out fishing. So that's coming up next year in April, which is a great thing to do on that. And we'll go to the tournament schedule here right quick for the Heartland coming up here in the next few days. The Watts Bar division at the dam, they had one last weekend. They had the first one was October the 19th and the 26th, and then they've got one on the 9th. November the 23rd, December the 7th, and December the 28th. So those you've already missed two if you hadn't been fishing those already. If you want to fish there at Watts Bar Dam, that's a 3-fish limit from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Bobby Reed and Jody Reed's in directors of that. Then you go to Division 26, Watts Bar at Caney Creek, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mike Ellis is on that, and Roger Guerin, that's the two that's running that trail down there, and that's starts. The first one for them will be this coming Saturday, November the 2nd, and then it goes to the 16th and the 30th, and then December the 14th, 28th, January's 11th, 25th, and then February 8th to 22nd. So they, all the way into February, and then right around that same time, the spring trails start up, and there's a bunch of people going to be fishing this spring. Different places, Point 19 or Norse, several places up there, 4 or 5 places on Watts Bar will start up in the spring. Man, just everywhere. Douglas, Cherokee, Fort Loudon, Tellico, just anywhere you want to fish. Middle Tennessee. So it's just wide open on that. And then the other division is on Watts Bar at Tom Fuller Safe Light. That's October the 19th, and they've also got one there November the 2nd. and they're fishing to 3 p.m. At the Tom Fuller Park tournament. James McNeely is the director down there, and so his second tournament, he had one on the 19th of October, and his second tournament will be November the 2nd, but it's on Sunday. No, it's not, excuse me.
This is Saturday.
It's on a Saturday, same time as the Caney Creek. So if you don't want to drive all the way to Caney Creek or vice versa to Tom Fuller Park, you can take your pick on those 2 tournaments. And then Division 31 at Norris Point 19, they've had a tournament on October the 26th. That's George Carroll running that up there, and his next one is November the 16th, December the 7th, December the 28th, and then into January 18th and February the 8th. So it's got 6 tournaments going on there. One of them's already done had one on that kind of thing. So that's just a little brief schedule of what's going on this winter, this fall on the tournament trail, and I'm sure. I didn't see anything for Douglas, and I didn't see anything for this winter at Milton Hill, but in Cherokee the same way. But there were a lot of slots that still had empty dates, and next week they may be posted. That'd be something for you all to keep up with, looking at that. Next thing I want to bring up is this fishing seminar that's being held at the Batley Baptist Church in the Family Life Center. It's going to be at 4 p.m., November the 16th, and it's basically being held for the high school bass clubs. There's a bunch of bass clubs coming to this thing, and it's open to the public. You got 3 pros, local pros that's going to be there: Ott DeVoe, Brandon Card, Wesley Strader. Those 3 pros are going to be there talking about fishing and this, that, and other things there. And so if you want to attend that, that'll be November the 16th, Saturday afternoon, 4 o'clock. So hopefully you'll get in time. The time that's over with, maybe you'll be home time to watch the rerun of the Let's Go Fishing show. But that's a big thing. They got a lot of these high school bass clubs going to be present. Don't know if all their members are going to be there, but there's a lot of them participating, done signed up with it, and that kind of thing. Let's see, something else about that I was going to mention to you. You even got Bryan College. Their fishing team's going to be there. So if you've not got a whole lot going on that afternoon, you might want to stop by there and see. And that's in the Marlow community, Batley Baptist Church. Their Family Life Center behind the church there, got plenty of room. So, get down there and do that, and hope they have a big turnout and all that kind of thing. Let's see here, Mike. The photo of the month. Folks, I had 2 people send me photos this month, and I'm going to give both of them a shirt. I'm going to hold these pictures up here. That is Julian Brown, and that's the first fish she ever caught. I hope you can see that, Julian. That's great. There's a lot of that's usually a lot of us' first fish, a little old bluegill. And then this right here is Landon Wade with his grandpa Jason Foster, and I got those 2 pictures in from those folks. I'll put them in the Let's Go Fishing photo album, and tomorrow we'll start a new month, and hopefully we can get some people sending us some photos. So appreciate those 2 folks, and I'll get in contact with them and get them a shirt. And I talked to Jason this afternoon, told him I'd have his shirt tomorrow. I just have the honor of working with Jason, so I'll get him I told him I'd have his shirt there tomorrow. And I'll have to get in contact with June. I've got her phone number and stuff at home, and I'll make sure she gets her shirt for that for sure. Let me look, let's see what else I've got to announce right here. Man, I know there was a couple of more things, Wesley. Let's see. I know there is. Got it right here. Don't lose my place. Wes. Let Let me find this thing right here, if I can find the right bulletin. I know we've got it here somewhere. I just got to find it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. We're just about to knock all this out right here. CARM, folks. Talked to those people over there, emailed them this week, got a lot of good information from them. They got 2 or 3 things going this month and next month. Basket of Hope, Thanksgiving baskets being made up and give away, and if you can help in anything with that, they would appreciate it for sure. To find out more information, go to www.karm.org, basket hope, and you can get more information if you want to give with that. Veterans Day, remembering the veterans, and they're offering a special meal and a program for all the homeless veterans on Veterans Day, and that kind of teared me up a little bit to think that we got veterans that's homeless. Man, I just I don't know what to say. It's a shame, honestly. It really is. Next thing they got coats for the cold, and they got they're talking 10,000 coats. I think is what they done last year, and that's a great thing right there. Just the amount of numbers. People that need a coat. Anyway, you can drop those off at any of the CARM stores or Prestige Cleaners locations. They're going to start on the November the 4th and run through the 26th, collecting those coats for the cold, and then they're going to be given out on Saturday, December 7th at the CARM store at 733 Hall of Fame Drive there in Knoxville. So we appreciate CARM being a sponsor of the show, and it's like all the other sponsors, and wish them every bit of the luck in the world, and prayers for them continuing to help people. So if you can help them, that'd be greatly appreciated also. These catfish guys, they got a tournament coming up here Saturday at Ish Creek, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Well, I tell you what, I wished I could get over there and see that weigh-in. Anyway, you folks remember that. If you guys that's been fishing it, you know what the deal is. So I just thought I'd mention it. And old Herschel in here, he's promised me a catfish trip. So I'm just waiting on he and I to get hooked up, and we're going to go down here and catch some film, get some film on some catfish. So Herschel, I'm going to hold you to that. Let's turn the phones on and Wesley, and see if you get any calls on what you might have caught them fish on. What do you think?
I think I don't want to catch anything that big.
You don't belong. I know better than that.
Leave that to you and Mike.
Huh?
Leave that to you and Mike, especially the catfish.
I'm not going to help you. When you hook him, you've got him. I don't want you throwing your rod in the lake and turning loose of him and all that kind of stuff and hollering help me. Huh? Yeah, if you have to, you just tie your line around the shifter on the boat or the steering wheel or something, let him wear himself out. So they pull like a freight train. We had a ball down there Sunday afternoon, I tell you. I hated getting my top water plug's not the same now. It don't want to float right and everything else. I ain't had a chance to find out what's wrong with it and all that good stuff. So
After all that, I'm surprised it ain't busted.
Well, it may be. I've got to check it out and see. It's not acting right. I can tell you that. It's not setting up on top of the water like it was, and I hope that's somebody telling me how to catch them. I need to know. Hello, caller.
Hello, Steve. This is Sandy.
Hey, Sandy.
You cracked me up telling that story about, I know which uncle it was that lost that boat. And it only reminds me of Dad and Mom losing theirs going to the St. John's River to go fishing. Left it right there in the middle of the highway.
Well, it happens, but, I know it does. But the people we're talking about, you and I both know anything was possible.
Oh, heck, boy, yeah, I think it just runs in a Cox's genes. I swear it does. You know, you're not telling everything about you and Mike and all the crazy stuff either now.
Well, I know it's in Mike's. I don't know about mine.
You just give me a good laugh. I just needed to call and tell you that. You just made me remember.
All right. Got your shirts.
Oh, hot dog. We'll take them.
All right. See you probably tomorrow.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thanks for the call.
Sure.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, listen, we'll get another call here in a minute. Yeah, Mike's done some, Mike, he'll do anything. I'm going to ask Bill Nichols about that.
I still remember the story when he got the crankbait in his head.
Yeah, I hadn't told that one on him yet. I'm afraid he might tell something on me yet. Oh, Lordy.
Sure, you both got plenty of stories.
Yeah, we have. We got plenty of them. I don't want to waste all these good folks' time telling about them, because they will think something's wrong with you. All right. But back to that film, folks, and why I had Carm on my mind there. Remember all of our good sponsors. James Brummett, hadn't mentioned him. Bunch Marine, Sign Shop, and C&D Printing up there, old Charlie Lane. Charlie, I hope I didn't forget you last week, but I appreciate those things you fixed up for my sponsors there, and the little plaques, and appreciate that. Folks, remember C&D Printing up there, on if you need any printing needs there whatsoever. The Sign Shop down there at Harriman, they've been taking care of my shirt orders and doing that kind of thing for me, getting my business cards printed up. I can't forget them. And so if you need any signs made, give them a shot at your business down there. They've got a big new machine in, and trying to get it set up. I don't know what all it does, but they tried to tell me. I didn't know. It's way over my head. Makes wraps, Wesley, or whatever, something like that. Does stuff for wrap your vehicles and your boats and all that kind of stuff. So, we'll just have to see how that works up. But we do remember the sponsors and let them know that appreciate them putting on the show. Want to continue to do that. We're just around the corner here for other things. And I'll tell you what, Herschel, show us that. Take a little break there and let me get a drink of water, and let's show that commercial break there for Mountain Pizza. Folks, we're inside here at Mountain Pizza and watching them prepare some food here, and man, it smells good. And swing around, they're getting some pizzas ready. And, got several deliveries fixing to go out the door, so we'll go back in here in the dining room and let these people carry on with their business. Oh, it gets better, Vicky.
Can we go in there and talk to the office and relax down?
Get a picture of the staff here, folks. All right. Hey, folks, I'm inside out here at Mountain Pizza, and I showed you the sign in the front of the store there, and food preparers back here in the kitchen, so stop by here and see them. Got a couple of things here with Mountain Pizza. They got their first annual haunted house. Going to be Thursday night. The show will be on. They're starting at 7. Our show comes on at 8. So it'll already be in progress. But anyway, just thought I'd let you know about that. You want to bring the kids by and get some food and that kind of thing. And then on November the 4th, Mountain Pizza will be having family night. And you get the special will be all you can eat baked spaghetti and garlic sticks, a side salad, and a fountain drink, man, for $7.99. That's a pretty good deal, all you can eat. You can't get that anywhere. And then starting on Thursday, November the 7th, will be the big and little kids night, and the special on Thursday will be a deep fried hot dog with home cut fries, a fountain drink, and for $5.99, and you have to dine in for that. They won't take that out, and which is a great deal. And then Saturday night, November the 9th, Mountain Pizza will be having karaoke from 6 until 9 p.m. So come on in out here at Mountain Pizza and visit with those folks and get you something good to eat. And then don't forget our large one-topping pizzas every day for $4.99 and that kind of thing. So 2 toppings is $12.99. So come by here and let them fix you something to eat and check it out. And I'm sure they'd appreciate your business. Let them know you saw this on the Let's Go Fishing show. Thank you. See you Thursday night. Okay, folks. I had to give Mike Richards a laugh. My wife, she said, you won't wear that. So there you go, sure. Now, folks, this is hillbilly engineering right here. I mean, this right here is it's going to take a little bit of fine tuning. Once I get it right, I'm going to let Mike wear it, and then I'm going to fish. So, but we started out with it, and it was my fault on the battery. I thought it had plenty of battery power, and because I was running it, while I was casting and this kind of thing, and it didn't last as long as I thought it would. So I've got to go to Batteries or Plus or somewhere and get me a Super Duty battery for this small camera, and then we'll be in business. So that's what we've come up with on the first try, but it actually filmed decent. I thought it done good. I could see from my reel all the way out to the tip of the rod and basically at the end of the cast, and that's kind of what we're looking for. I want to see where I'm throwing and what I'm doing, and then when we get the fish on or get a strike, either on top water or crankbait, spinnerbait, whatever it might be, we've got it from the time the strike occurs to we hopefully get the thing in the boat. That's what we're working toward, and hopefully we'll keep perfecting this thing and have it down pat here in the next trip or two. And Wesley, what do you think? Well, I'll tell you what, even better than that, if you go with me, you can wear it. Huh? Yeah.
Nope.
All right, I'm going to take it off and figure out how to do it here. And okay, there you go. And like I said, for the first get-go, we were pretty well pleased with it. All righty. And I've wondered where our callers are at, Wes. They may be home eating candy. No, probably not. Probably so. Sponsors, Tim's Tire, folks. Remember them. Citizens First Bank. 5 locations, handy to you. Can't beat those folks for sure. Got to have them. Got to have them. That's all they are to it. Let them know you appreciate them. And when you go in to do your business with them, James Brummett, give him a chance to quote you some prices or whatever you might be interested in there at James Brummett Insurance and Tim's Tire. I got to stop by and see them tomorrow. I got to have a set of tires for my truck. So we're going to be doing that and that kind of thing here in the next few days. There's something I forgot to mention a minute ago, announcing the Heartland tournaments. This tournament at Caney Creek, I was told today there was an extra $1,000 up for the winner. So I didn't confirm that with Mike Ellis, but I was told by a pretty good reliable source that there's an extra $1,000 going to be given away for first place down there Saturday. So if you hadn't heard that or you didn't know that, if it doesn't happen, blame it on me. But I'm pretty sure it's going to happen because I'm planning on being there myself. So hopefully we're scheduled off tomorrow or Saturday, and if this bad weather we got coming in doesn't mess things up, I hope to be there Saturday morning. And Wes, you got a ball game Saturday night, right? Good. I guess, I guess we'll see how the ball game turns out. Hello, caller.
Hello, Steve Cox.
Yes, sir, buddy. How you doing?
I'm telling you what, buddy. I'm telling you right now. I did the show for 6 years, and I never thought about doing a motorcycle helmet for the camera. And I want to applaud you for having the IQ of thinking of something like that.
If you looked at
I was trying to figure all kinds of ways and never thought of that. So I'm already going to hand it to you. You got to be technologically a lot sharper than I am.
Well, Mike, I wouldn't say that. Oh Lordy, I don't know what you call it. I call it hillbilly engineering. But anyway, we're working on it, and that was a helmet that Wesley had as a bicycle helmet. And the more I looked at it, I'd probably laid it out my way 1,400 times, and I finally got tired of moving it, and I said, okay, I'm gonna get it down and see what I can do with it. And it doesn't fit very well, but as far as holding that camera and shooting a picture, I'm well pleased with that. I just got to get
I had a guy, that Chris Phillips, who owns Phillips Fencing, used to do a hunting show right after my show. He rigged me up a thing, and I told him what I wanted. Rigged me up a thing. He did some welding on it and some tooling on it. He can do anything.
Right.
And I'd set it on the back pedestal. Take the chair off and set it on the back pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
But I never did get it down pat. That thing would vibrate, just hitting the waves would turn that camera, away from me.
Right.
And I never did get that down pat, but I still got it. My student worker, I let him use my aluminum bass boat, but it's still in there. If you ever want to use it, you can just drop it down over the back pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
If you're by yourself.
Right.
And use it that way. Of course, you're always welcome to anything like that I've got. But that motorcycle helmet, I'm telling you, buddy, hey, you need to go ahead and file a patent on that.
Yeah, well, we're going to see what we can come up with, Mike. I appreciate it, I really do, and I kind of got the idea from you and what we needed, and that was the big thing. I kept thinking how I could free my hands up and that kind of thing. So
I'm not getting the callers tonight's Oak Ridge, Anderson County football game that's on Knoxville TV.
Right.
Plus Halloween night.
Yeah.
So that's why you're not getting the calls tonight. You don't have to depend on me every week. You got enough people watching the show, but a lot going on tonight, though.
Yeah.
What's happening, and a lot of them has missed.
Okay. 30 seconds.
Camera on motorcycle helmet.
Yeah.
They just missed out on.
I'll show it again next week then.
You go ahead and file a patent, and that way nobody can copy your attention.
All right, Mike. I appreciate you calling, buddy.
Even though I'm watching this high school game and flipping it back to college games, so I still kept you tuned in there, buddy. Good show tonight.
All right, thank you, folks. Folks, have a good week. See you, Mike.
See you, pal.
All right, buddy.